Pop Squat, coming at ya. We've got somebody else new to me, Octi, O-C-T-I, Octi. And this was sent in by Che, who sent in some money for me to react to Octi. And the song is called Inma Rider. I thought it was I'm a Rider when I first saw it. Inma Rider. And this features Acid Souljah, produced by GuapoOnDaBeat. Came out in May of 2021. Let's see. Genius lists this as a rap song, nothing else. As for Octi, let's see what sort of information we can find out about Octi. Let's see. Genius shows us this. Cat, get your tail out of my face. Come on. Oh, Octi is an Icelandic satirical rapper and producer who is part of the collective Too Famous alongside Euro and Pistolero. Oh, this sounds interesting, among others. Alongside Euro and Pistolero, among others, on February 2nd, 2022, Octi released his debut album, Octaworld. Too Famous's music incorporates elements of hip-hop, with Chicago drill contributing an especially significant influence, cloud rap, and hyperpop, and is also known for its distorted and processed sound. Octi lyrics often explore the use of psychoactive compounds, with nitrous oxide being a particularly prominent theme. Their work incorporates elements of absurdism and irony and examines the ways in which contemporary culture and technology impact our relationships and sense of self. Octi's unique blend of humor, intellect, and emotional depth has earned them a dedicated following among fans of experimental and avant-garde music. Sounds kind of freaking awesome to me. And even this image here shows us, I don't know what this particular chemical compound is for, but I'm imagining it's some sort of psychoactive drug. And then he's got Goofy? Dopey? No, Dopey's the dwarf. Goofy? Is that Goofy? Dressed up like a gangsta. And some kind of compass rose badge looking thing here with money and a car in the background. All sorts of crazy stuff going on in that picture. So definitely get the whole like pop culture, drugs, influence stuff going on. Let's check this out. I'm super curious about this. I've got lyrics, obviously. I will probably bring them over because I don't think this is a video. And let's check out Inma Rider from Octi featuring Acid Souljah. I don't know how long it is, but let's just do it. Thank you once again, Che. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I really wish his voice were more in front of the music right now. It's kind of a little quiet. My cat's leaping around like it's some kind of monkey. And I wish I could hear his voice more clearly, but let's see if it changes. It's really interesting because there's so many different layers going on, so many different things going on. There's horns going off, and there's music, and there's his vocals, and everything that's going on with the music, and there's even more layers going on that I can't remember enough to comment on. But it reminds me so much of when I first ran into like the plug-and-B stuff that's so dreamy and so many layers and different things going on. And I think I said at the time something about how it's sort of like ADHD music, where you have to kind of like pick the one or two things you really want to listen to and pay attention to those. And this strikes me very much the same way. And the styles are so very different. I can also kind of pick up hyper poppy kind of influence here, but even that doesn't fit quite right. I think this is a really interesting sound, and I think it's good. I'm curious if they maintain that throughout, and they use all the different layers and the sound effects and things like that to kind of get the the psychedelic kind of effect that I think they're probably really going for, of like almost too much being pushed into your ears and too much for you to process all at one time, so that you do have to pick what you listen to or go back and listen to it multiple times to get everything you want to out of the song, or everything that they want you to get out of the song. It's interesting.
Bitches love me, make a bag, follow me, nitrous oxide, it's not free, do it all for me, turn just like Steve, I'm a chat gas, 3 o'clock, time to free roll, so my tummy for some truth, yeah, win, lose or snooze, people wanna meet out, shouting now, you can do me. Trash too famous, here we are for the Sunday. Pop stars on the runway, doing care like it's Bambi. Trying not to blow up as the sun goes. I'm funny, you know it's funny. Ask the soldier too, girl, you know discussion. Got a bitch at my crib and she's trying to fuck me. I'm smoking gas bag, feeling like a dummy. This bitch I don't trust you, so why you trust me? This I don't love you, so why you love me? I'm worldwide, finna go and leave my Octi. I'm coming up, ain't no stopping me. Get your guapo, right, with the top up. Fucking right, it's a
Yeah, I absolutely need to listen to more. It's hard for me to even evaluate that song as a standalone first song, because there's so much different stuff going on. I really wish their lyrics were just this much more in front of the music, just a tiny bit clearer, because I think it would make the song seem a lot tighter. And again, maybe it's their intention so that it's not feeling like that, like it is a little foggier, right? It's a really unique sound. Yeah, I gotta send me more stuff from Octi, because that is really interesting. And I'm curious if all of his stuff, or all of their stuff, I think he goes by they them, at least on or on Genius they seem to say it was a them. He was a them. They were a them. Really interesting. Yeah, I would love to hear more, because I want to see what's typical, if anything, of their stuff, and maybe even the whole collective. So yeah, if you know of anything more by Octi, let me know. I mean, I can look at Genius and find some stuff, but I'd much rather hear from people who are like, oh no, this is a really good example of their work, and you check this out. So this was cool. I don't think I'm at this point that I want to download this and listen to it a bunch, but I'm probably going to go back and listen to this song a couple of times, because I want to get a better sense of it. This is not a one-listen song, and I don't know if I've said that about too many tracks that we've listened to. I think this is a song that I have to listen to a few times to really get. And that is good, because that means it's challenging and interesting and different and unusual, and I like that sort of thing. So, very cool. Very cool. Che, thank you for sending this in. Pop Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I'll be back with one more song. Bye-bye.